The pre-production meeting. Yeah. That's the intro for the podcast this week.
Muck. Unique New York. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pre-Prod Pod. I'm the Prod. My name is Josh, and I'm here with Austin. That's enough from Austin. Thank you very much, Austin. I'm taking over the rest of this segment. As I said, my name is Josh. I'm here with my special guest, who is also coincidentally Josh. What do you have to say about that, Josh?
What's going on, Josh?
Thanks for that, Josh. So anyways, we've got a nice cool segment going on here as per usual. We're going to have some laughs, going to have some cries. Tears will be shed. This is going to be an emotional... Get your filthy sausage fingers off my control board.
Fuck.
Anyways, okay, what now?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the pre-production meeting. I'm your co-host, Josh Urquhart, and I am here with not Austin today because he can't make it because he's busy doing adult stuff this week. He's bought a house. He's bought a house, so congrats to Austin. But this is our first episode back in a couple of weeks because we couldn't do it last week because I was pretty crook and Austin had an injury with OzTag, so we thought we'd take a week off to rejuvenate, re-health with our protein water. I'm joking. Don't do it.
Oh, don't do it again, please.
We thought we'd take a week off to re-heal and stuff and get some more progress done. And I know on behalf of Austin, I'm going to talk about his progress today. And we are slowly getting closer to the filming date, which is in 2 weeks, with these two beautiful gentlemen who are helping out on filming day, but are also our guests for today, Jay and Fetty. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. How are you?
Oh, thanks, Josh. Feels great to be here. It's always a pleasure.
Yes.
Being back in the Bella Vista Hotel recording studio room.
There you go. Thank you. Fetty, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'll be honest, the zebra print, it's making me feel back in the wild, feeling back in the element. Ready for some pre-production content.
It is.
It's good to be back.
I'm glad. This is 3 out of the 4 old What Are Your Thoughts podcast. I was hoping to get Austin on so we could have a full reunion, but reunion. I think the 3 of us will do for the time. Together, once we know that we are.
But yeah.
Anyways, cool. So today, what we're actually doing is just a normal podcast. We're going to start with the wrap up. We're going to do the progress, and then we're going to end with the dependent variable, as per usual. But anyways, in the meantime, this is the podcast where we do talk about our progress between me and Austin and the creation of our next 2 films. Whilst also you get your weekly news of film, everything to do with film, the film industry, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax for the next hour. I feel like this is going to be a good one today. So, to start off this week, we're going to talk about the wrap-up. Gentlemen, what have we seen this week or the last couple weeks in terms of film media?
Would you like to go first, dearest?
All right, I'll rip the Band-Aid. I'll get this out of the way. I'd like to apologise to the listeners before we start because I'm a bit croaky. Got a bit of a...
Can you do your best frog croak?
He's been doing too many Winnie Reds and Blues.
Allegedly.
Been sucking on that mango ass like there's no tomorrow.
Darling, you got a light, mate?
You got a lighter, bruh. No, I got a bit of a... Wait, what'd you say? Give me my best
your
ribbit.
Best frog impression, yeah, with your karaoke voice.
No. I've decided I'm not going to do that.
That's going to make the Instagram reel.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there half the time anyways. They're just chilling.
What have you seen, Jay, lately?
Honestly, so this one's got a bit of a story to it. So I was at work late last night. Not last night. It was like 3 nights ago. And I had the close shift, and I've been working for a couple of days, so I was a bit tired. And for some reason, one of the girls thought it was a good idea because I don't drink coffee, right? I'm not much of a caffeine drinker. Normally, I wake up and I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Sure.
and she made me a triple shot coffee at 9 p.m.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed.
Was this last night?
No. This was a couple of nights ago.
Okay.
But point being that I wasn't able to end up sleeping until about 9:30 in the morning. So I got home, made myself a couple of salami and cheese toasties.
Salami and cheese. Why not ham and cheese, bro?
Bro, I got a
Very
bit sick of the whole. Sometimes I chuck in some ham and cheese just to switch things up. But
Can you explain what is it? Salami over ham? Why?
salami over. Oh, I thought you meant like putting salami on top of ham.
No. Why
I was
salami
like,
and
you're
cheese?
a sicko.
Why not ham and cheese? Because I've started to add salami into my omelets and it's changed the game.
Okay.
Salami and all. I feel like that's a bit extreme.
Salami, ham, and
you
cheese.
didn't have to
in
go
the
there.
omelet, yeah.
That's dirty.
I don't know. Just
It's filthy. But I love it.
It's just.
I love you.
It's just okay.
Hey, me and Freddie just having an intimate.
I was gonna say I didn't mean to interrupt that moment. Sorry, guys. But yeah, just salami over ham. I guess. I don't know. I was in the mood for it. All right. So, anyways, made some salami and cheese toasties.
Yep.
Had an apple. Had some that was left over. 20-pack of chicken nugs from Macca's.
Wow.
Got some
Leftover nuggets.
leftover.
That's a
3-day-old
dangerous game.
chicken nuggets. It's a dangerous game, but I'm a dangerous man, and I decided to play it.
As we know, dangerous Jayden Chesson. He's a bad boy.
He's a naughty boy.
He's a naughty boy.
But yeah, so I couldn't end up sleeping until 9:30 in the morning. So I did that, and then I decided to watch Anchorman 1.
Ooh,
Did a 45-minute
nice.
poo, followed by an hour-long shower, and then
During the movie?
You're just sitting in the
Just
toilet.
sitting in the toilet watching Anchorman,
Laptop
who said
on.
it?
dropping your anchor.
Who said anything about toilets? I was on the lounge. It's Anchorman. I'm not pausing that. That's a crime.
Get a bucket. Your little 20
Bucket and a mop.
Your little 20 pack of nuggets.
And that's a
box.
whap.
That's a whap, baby.
That's a whap. That's whap.
That's a whap.
And yeah, watched Anchorman 1, started watching Anchorman 2, did the whole TikTok thing for a little bit.
What's the whole TikTok thing?
I don't know, just when
Scrolling.
you get on your phone and you do the TikTok thing,
right.
you do the
Okay.
you get the carpal tunnel in your fingers and you put your finger at the bottom, then you do the TikTok.
do the
thing.
scroll.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Cool.
you do the scroll.
Zoink.
Zoink.
Zoink, Scoop. Oi, zoink, Scoop.
Like Zoe.
Oh, he
Oh,
does,
God.
he does it so well.
But you know, I forgot about this. I actually saw this the other day. I was my little brothers were watching.
Tell me.
So we got Anchorman, which is a big one. I haven't seen. I realised I've never seen it all the way through before.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen
It
bits
is a
and
movie
pieces.
that you watch bits and pieces.
Yeah. I was
gonna-
Channel 10 on a Thursday night.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll
I think you
watch
mean
two
channel
ad
channel 4.
No,
Channel
he
4
means
news
Channel
team.
10.
I mean channel
He
10.
means Channel 10.
I mean channel 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
So I had a frog in
Frog
my
in your throat. Yeah.
But yeah, the other day I was watching with my little brothers, and the live action Scooby Doo.
Yep.
Yeah, live action Scooby Doo, the 1 and 2.
Yep.
And it's bloody hilarious. Like in the first one where he's like, I got a call for a Mr. Do, and then some guy's like, Melvin Do.
Did
Like,
you-
Nah, Scooby
Did
Doo.
you know the Scooby-Doo movies back in the were directed by the same director as Guardians of the Galaxy?
I
James
did, as a
Gunn,
matter
of
who
fact.
was also, did you know James Gunn was married to Pam from The Office for a little while?
No way.
Are you serious?
Before he then married his now wife. But yeah, those Scooby-Doo movies, man, they bring me back to my
Bro, I'll tell
childhood.
you
They're
what,
so
what a-
funny. I didn't realize that makes so much sense that the Guardians of the Galaxy, like in the second one, when Fred does the whole, you want people to think that I think Cool Steel sucks. He does that. I don't know.
I
It's
love
just so
those
laughing.
movies, man.
It's
Holy
just funny.
shit.
Bro, honestly, imagine dropping off that much, going from Scooby-Doo to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dropping off, you say?
Yeah, bro, Scooby-Doo's the peak of life.
Yeah, that's true.
He should have retired.
Did that surely won a couple Oscars,
Bro, I'm
right?
telling you, he's probably got a lifetime supply of Scooby snacks. You come over to his house, he's like, what do you want for
If
dinner?
Scooby snacks were a thing, what would
They
they be
are a
made
thing.
of? Yeah, but are they dog treats or are they actual like
They're like
snacks?
actual human. No, you just fucking.
What are they like?
Don't
Cookies?
you remember the cookies?
Don't-
They used
Have
to
you
be
never
called.
seen-
Yeah, I don't know
Do
if
you
they were
remember
called
those?
Scooby snacks
Yeah, they
though.
were called
Yeah, they're
Scooby
called-
Were they
snacks.
actually?
They were actually sick. I haven't. Oh, what the fuck? Do you reckon they still sell them?
Yeah, I reckon.
Get
Yeah,
some
I'm
on
feeling
eBay.
some Scooby snacks. You reckon we can get
Couple
Scooby
years
snacks?
expired.
We should get them to sponsor the podcast. I reckon.
snacks?
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks.
Yeah, the stale Scooby snacks has been kept in a wrapper since
We
2004.
just take a
That's
break
the
every
one.
45 minutes to go shit it out because
Yes.
it builds up in our stomach.
Or you do like me on the lounge and just do it right here.
Just do it right
No
there.
breaks. No
Bucket,
breaks, baby.
mop.
No
That's a
bucket.
whap, baby.
No bucket. You just
No bucket.
You just kind of let it.
Just
Just
let
sit.
it see through the lounge cushions.
I feel like I've let this go on too far and it's
Yeah.
getting weird. Let's move on
Alright,
from.
so what I've been watching.
Wait. So tell me about Anchorman. What do you like about it? What's good about it? How would you sell it for somebody that hasn't seen Anchorman?
It's riveting.
Yeah?
Imagine an experience. Classic hero's journey. Ron Burgundy
Ron Burgundy.
and the Channel 4's news team.
San Diego's finest.
You see them. You stay classy, San Diego.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a boom moment right there.
What do you mean, like stay classy, San
Stay
Diego?
classy San Diego.
Is
Did you know
Anchorman one the one how they go to the zoo at the end?
They go
of
to
it?
the zoo.
Yeah.
I've never seen the zoo part with the pandas and stuff.
Oh, bro, it's funny.
But yeah, it's about them.
Oh, sorry.
No, please. Please.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was actually going to say one of my favorite bits of Anchorman is actually from Anchorman 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's a scene at the start of the movie. So Ron re-gets the gang together. And they're like, for Anchorman 2, they re-get the gang together.
Yeah.
And what they do is they go on a road trip because they're going to start a new news channel in another city.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, they're all sitting in the car. They're all driving. They're all in the back. All four of them are talking, having jokes and stuff. And then they're like, Ron, this is a really nice car. Like, where'd you get this van from? He's like, I got it, like automobile, price, all that. And he's like, best thing, it's got cruise control. He's like, I don't even need to drive the thing. It's got cruise control. So they're all sitting in the back. They've been in the back of this car for like 5 minutes doing this scene. And then they go, Ron, who's driving? And he's like,
It's got cruise control.
It's got cruise
it's got
control,
cruise
baby.
control. So anyway, the fucking van flips upside down. For some reason, he's got a bowling ball in it. It's got scorpions that bite Steve Carell in the balls. It's got like chickens and shit. It's like the most like kind of Anchorman Will Ferrell
That's funny.
shit you'll ever see. And I'm like,
When
This is
was
cinema.
the Anchorman released? Was it before The Office? Was it before
definitely
Steve
before The
Carell?
Office.
Nah, no way. I think it was like 2008.
Let's get a check on that.
Somebody fact check it.
So
Hey, Google.
Oh no, 2004.
Oh,
so it was a
really?
year before The Office aired.
Office is 2005.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
2005 to 2013, I'm pretty sure. They're 8 seasons, yeah, around that. Because it was Steve Carell was starting to get quite famous with the Anchorman, but then 40-year-old virgin really hit him off.
Yeah.
And that was like after the first season of The Office.
Do you reckon
But,
he's still a virgin?
Steve Carell? I reckon.
Yeah, kids are adopted.
He has kids.
He's
Yeah, got
he's
kids.
two biological
Yeah.
children.
His kids helped him find the voice for
I'm
Gru.
gonna. You're
Huh?
close.
The way that he found his voice for Gru was he practiced it with his kids. And
Really?
whichever one made his kid- He said it on Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
Do your best Screw impression.
I'm cruising Cabell. I'm cruising Cabell. We are going to steal the moon.
Anyways, all right. So what have you seen this week?
Two movies that I've seen recently. First one, The Greatest Beer Run Ever.
Oh,
on
I
Apple
did see your
TV.
review on that on our Letterboxd.
Genuinely good movie, and then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, who's in it? And then I'm gonna say it, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, Zac Efron's in it.
Yeah.
he doesn't sing in it. He's actually good.
Can I get you guys' opinion? Is it because his jaw broke or is it plastic surgery?
It's
What are
'cause
we
his
saying?
jaw broke.
Are we sure?
It's plastic surgery.
His jaw didn't break, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, to fix that, we're going to give you lip fillers." Like, I don't know, man.
Take a couple of the age spots off
yeah,
beforehand.
yeah.
Look,
To
he's-
fix my jaw, just a
He's
little
trying-
Botox.
he's trying
here.
to
Yeah, get your knees done, make him a little bit taller because of your jaw. Because
It was
of your
his jaw.
He's trying to be in the new. He's trying to be in the new Finding Nemo with those lips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like he's promoting 2 raw snags at Bunnings.
There was
Stuck into his face.
$1.50 each.
Why did I like the doctor? People imagine him. He's like, you broke your jaw, you need a tummy tuck. That's gonna fix it. That's gonna do it.
Oh,
But,
fuck, man.
anyway,
Yeah, sorry to interrupt that.
No,
The
it's
Great
okay.
Beer Run. Continue.
The Greatest.
The Great Test. It's Apple TV Plus. That's what it's called.
That's got Apple TV.
It's called Apple TV Plus. You want to bet? Are we betting here?
We just lost $20 in the
On the
slaps.
pokies, yeah.
Anyway, so
Me and Fetty. Not you.
yes.
Me and Fetty lost 20.
I just funded their operation.
But anyway, yeah, it's actually a really good movie, and the craziest thing is that it's actually like a true story, and the fact that like this,
That's getting clipped, bro. He's deep throated the fucking microphone.
what do you call it? Yeah, so it's actually a really good film, and at first you're thinking, oh, this is going to be that great, but the cinematography is really good in it. Russell Crowe's awesome in it too, and it just kind of, it was a really great movie, I think, to show that Zac Efron is more than just a kid that sings in a basketball sing.
Yeah, man.
15 years ago.
He's done The Greatest Showman. He's got range.
Yeah, and then the other movie that I watched was called Honor Society,
Okay, what's that?
and it's on
What are you
I
right,
had
Jay?
I had to.
I was just like, you're like, yeah, he's done High School Musical, which is a musical, Greatest Showman, which is also a musical. He's got range, man. He's got serious. He's great.
He's done Baywatch.
He's done.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Anyway,
go on.
and yeah, so Honor Society, it was it's got Jayden, the guy from
Oh yes, Jayden Madzarazi.
Yeah.
Is that Stranger Things?
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
the guy
yeah,
from
yeah.
Stranger Things,
And
so,
the girl from Spider-Man. Bless you.
Thank you.
The girl from Spider-Man.
Is she in Spider-Man?
The,
She's
the,
Aussie.
The blonde chick. Yeah.
Yeah, she's Aussie.
Yeah, she's from Spider-Man. She's Betty Brant in Spider-Man. You know the teenage, no, their high school
Yes,
reporter.
she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's her. So it's her and Jayden, and it's high school, and it's trying to get on the honor roll to get a scholarship to Harvard.
Yeah.
And
I've seen TikToks of it. Is it good?
it's actually really good.
Yeah?
Like, genuinely, like, bro, like, you're not going to sit there and be like, this deserves an Oscar.
Yep.
You're not going to sit there and be like, oh, bro, like, this movie must have had like $50 million. It's just
Just something to turn your brain off.
Yeah, it's a small town American film. Watch it on a Tuesday night. Best Tuesday night you've had in a hot minute.
Perfect, mate. You're right, Jay? He's so out of it right now.
Bro, this
I
guy's
think he's
on-
still drunk.
This guy's been doing too many cuddles.
Too many cuddles.
That's just the way you phrased it. Like, best Tuesday night you've had in a hot second.
I rate that.
It's a small town American film. Valedictorian, best of his class. She's the classic girl next door. She doesn't know what he's got in stall. Find out
What's
this
gonna-
summer. Robbie Schneider this summer is a carrot.
There is a movie that you have seen as well that I have seen, Enola Holmes. Did you watch all of
Yeah, I
that?
got through about 75% of it.
What did you think?
I honestly thought, I really liked the way that they break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And they like,
Have you seen the first one?
I watched the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second one because I haven't seen the
Oh,
second
you haven't
one.
seen the
So I
second
watched
one.
the actual
right,
first
okay.
one.
Yeah.
And I actually found it really good. I found the brother that isn't Sherlock, the
Yep.
other guy, he's just fucking weird.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
Nicholas
like,
Holt. or
Bro,
whatever
like,
his
get
name
out of
was,
there.
Yeah.
Like, you're just killing the vibe. You got
Yeah.
Superman and fucking 11.
Oh, dude.
Bro, like,
Literally.
Superman 11 in 1846 in England,
Crazy.
bro. That's World War One right there.
I don't think it was
Kim Jong-
18. Was it 1846?
Bro, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's like the 1880s. It was the 1880s.
Bro, I said that on.
You said World War One.
Yeah.
World War One in 1886. 1846, guys. World War One.
No, I was saying
Nice.
you've got 11 and you got Superman.
Yeah.
Who's this other guy? What does this other guy do?
He's just chilling.
He's
What does
the
he play?
Nicholas Holt.
But what's he? Does he play anything
He
else? in
plays
any other
one of the
movies?
Holmes. Yeah, he plays he's in the X-Men.
Is he?
Yeah, Nicholas Holt is
Fuck, so they just went to every kind of superhero movie and they're like, do you guys want to be in Sherlock Holmes?
I'm pretty sure. So this other guy, Nicholas Holt, he is this bloke? You know this bloke?
Oh,
Is that
him.
Yeah.
He has a shaved head in the movie.
He's also in Mad Max.
Yeah, I
Fury
can see how
Road.
he'd be a little bit annoying. Movies and TV shows.
Nicholas Holt X-Men. I'm pretty sure he's Wolfman, the wolf guy.
Oh shit.
Oh,
way.
true.
The blue wolf dude.
He's also. Have you seen Warm Bodies?
Huh?
Who the hell went?
It was you.
Well, it was fucking one of yous.
Who shut
No, have you seen Warm Bodies?
No.
No, it's like this zombie movie, but it's this yeah, it's a zombie movie. But it's weird.
Did
like
you
this,
watch it? Or?
yeah, and it's like this zombie, but he's not. When you eat people's brains, you get flashbacks from about their lives.
Ooh.
That's
And
a
then
good
this
idea.
zombies
Fascinating
had like
concept.
heaps of different brains or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of making half of this up.
Yeah, right.
But he's like had too many brains or whatever, so he started to become almost like human again, and he falls in love with this girl, even though he's a zombie.
Warm Bodies. Or is that with Nicholas Holt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they've got
right.
11 Superman and some zombie guy that falls in love.
Oh, shit. There you go. Well, I can tell you Enola Holmes too. That's what I saw this week.
And what did you think of it?
I thought it was very good. I do kind of get annoyed when movies become a bit confusing and like
I'll be honest, the story plot in the first one, it's all over the place.
yeah, and like I do get quite annoyed, but
It's Like she's going to find the mum and there's a fucking nuclear bomb or some shit.
But this time around, it was all right. I think you kind of just like Henry Cavill, man, in a suit for 2 hours. I'm not complaining to you. No. Bro, he's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. Millie Bobby Brown, she actually does a really good performance in this one. She was 16
at the time.
In this one? No, she wasn't. She was 18.
I was waiting for you to go Millie Bobby Brown in a suit. I'm not complaining. And I was like, go on. Say that, say that again. Say that again.
She really does a good performance in this one. And it's a nice, fun... The way they edit it is really fast and choppy. The action is really good. Like
good set design.
Production design. Like insane. But the cast is great. The story is based on a real life story.
So is Elena Holmes real?
Enola Holmes. Elena Holmes. Alola Holmes. Lola Holmes.
Shout out Lola Holmes.
No, they're based on books, I'm pretty sure.
So, but like in the books, Enola Holmes existed, or did the people that have the rights to Sherlock Holmes just be like, we need to
make a sister. No. She existed.
Okay.
She existed in the books. But it's a very good movie. I do recommend. It's about it's a big female. Low key, it's got like a message of like this girl that made lots of strides towards women's rights in the workplace and something like that. Like I don't know, something like that. But it's a very good movie. I do recommend. Anyways, Jay, what do you rate Anchorman out of 5?
7.
Out of 5?
Out of 5. I was pissing myself. I haven't found an actual funny movie that I've actually genuinely like. I've had some like some
some
like, you know, like or you blow your nose out your ear. Yeah, you know,
blow your nose out your ear.
Don't you love it when that happens? No.
7 out of
like
5.
This, blow your nose out your ear. Like it's not, like you're not even laughing, but you're just going.
Blowing air out your nose. Yeah.
That one. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm tired.
That's right.
Tired. Anyway, but bro, I kid you not, I was actually genuinely laughing. Like there's a scene in the phone booth after Jack Black's there and he punts his
Jack Black in the original.
Oh man, I love Jack
Anchorman,
Black.
and he's the and he gets his dog and he gets Anchorman's dog and kicks it off a bridge and then
I just love Jack Black so much.
Oh, Josh.
Sorry, go on.
I'm worried about you. we'll talk after this about why you've got that photo.
Oh, God.
But just send it to me.
I will.
Bit of a tug the rug.
That'll be my special folder. Anyways.
Hide that one from me.
Yeah, Jack Black.
My eyes only.
Jack Black kicks this dog off a bridge and then Will Ferrell's like in a phone booth at the end and he's screaming, he's going, he's like, he punted my dog off a bridge. Just the way that he say it. And there's so many random ones. Like there's this one scene there in a pub and he's like taking the girl out on a date for dinner. And then the guy in the restaurant, like everyone in the restaurant knows him. Everyone knows who's wrong.
Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy.
Everyone knows who Ron Burgundy is. All right, everyone knows him. He's the man in town. He's the main man. And then the restaurant owner goes up to him and goes, "Oh, will you do a jazz flute solo?" And then everyone's like, "Yeah, do it."
Yeah,
and he goes,
yeah.
"Oh my god, this is so unexpected." And then he pulls a full flute, extendable flute back from him. He's like, "I did not expect this at all." And then pulls an extendable flute out of his pocket.
Did Judd Apatow didn't direct Anchorman, did he? Judd Apatow? Did he? No, it was Adam McKay. Adam McKay directed Anchorman, who also did Don't Look Up. The most recent Leo DiCaprio.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up, the one about how the world's about to end and shit with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's got fucking Ariana Grande.
Oh, that one's got everyone in it, eh?
Yes,
yeah, bro, they hyped that movie up way.
I thought it was alright.
It was good. I gave it a 4.
So did I.
I gave it a 4, but like at first, like things like on Instagram and stuff, for example, they're like getting it prepared to be the best movie ever.
I know what you mean.
I haven't seen it.
What do you rate? Wait, you didn't really mention what the Great Beer Run was about.
So the Great Beer Run is about so Zac Efron, he lives in New York, and it's during the Vietnam War.
Yep.
And all his and like the mainstream media during the Vietnam War are kind of painting, like they just kind of make like America was the villain. Like they started a war for no reason, and so the media's kind of putting them in a bad viewpoint, all the soldiers and stuff. So he's feeling sorry for his friends from his neighborhood that are over there in the war, and he also feels a little bit bad that why didn't he go over there because he was in the army for a bit. So what he does is he's like, all right, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to give them all a beer.
All a beer.
Give them all a beer to make him show that I care.
Yeah,
show
right.
I care.
Right on! Actually what it's about.
Yes, that's what it's a true
He
story.
goes and he runs and he gives his mates in the war beer.
Sneaks into the Vietnam War
That's
to
actually-
give his friend from
All right,
fucking
Dad.
New York
Is
a
it
beer.
A24 by any
It's a good
chance?
movie.
The grey beer on?
A24, the company.
Yeah. What do you rate it out of 5 real quick?
4. I'll give it 4.
All right. I gave Enola Holmes a 4 as well, I'm pretty sure.
And then I'll give the other one,
2.
I'll give Honor Society a 4.
Yep.
And my viewpoint with, and especially like how Jay gave Anchorman a really good rating, when we're all given these movies that you put it on the grand scheme of things.
You're fucking gross.
I try to be quiet, I'm sorry.
The way that you give like we give these movies a good rating, and I always find you get some person that's gonna be like, how are you gonna give Anchorman a 5 out of 5?
Don't,
and put
bro.
it up with the
It's fuck those people, bro.
Same level as The Godfather.
The Godfather.
Like,
Don't get me
you-
fucking started on The Godfather.
I've actually never seen it.
Shit, don't watch it. Anyways,
Oh my God.
7 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and
4 out of
4 out of 5.
Lot of
Done.
four.
Sweet. So now we get into the progress segment of the podcast.
I was dreading this part.
I know you were. So we're going to start with you, Jay.
No, play done.
Jay.
No, dude, Lev.
Lev. Dude, Lev.
No, Lev.
Hey, Lev. Lev, how you going, Lev? Pretty good. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, Lev's hanging out with Enola Holmes.
With Lola. Jay, no.
Let Fetty go first so I have time to think about something and make something up real quick. and then I'll
first.
and then I'll pretend about
You
how
want to
much
go first,
progress
Fetty?
I've
So
done.
last time you were here, you were saying you brought in your notepads and stuff. You were in the middle of
Yes.
conceptualizing. You came up with, the premise to your film and stuff, but you hadn't started writing yet. What's been happening since then, which was about 4 weeks ago now?
So still haven't hit the actual pen to paper script stage yet, but
Yeah.
there has been improvements in character development
Okay.
and also building the actual scenes before I hit pen to paper. Because the last thing I want to do is sit down, write the script, and I get to a stage and I just get blocked and I'm
Yep.
like, fuck, do I even think the story flows? Yeah, so progress for the film.
Yep.
Not releasing the real name. It's Big Salad. Why
That's
is it
right,
called
the
the
Big
Big
Salad.
Salad?
Yep,
Because
yep.
that's what the Thor movie that they filmed in Sydney, that's
Yep.
what they called it. But yeah, so progress has been a bit stagnated, but the main things that I have really developed is character development and really
Yep.
understanding the characters and how, because at the end of the day I was like, okay, cool, it's going to be about a boy, a man and a woman and their relationship through the form of a letter. And it's like, okay, but I don't know anything about these people. So I needed to really build out their story. So I feel like I've done a good job in building that
And
out.
how have you built out the stories?
Really thinking about trying to find, is it realistic this would happen?
Okay.
And if trying to figure out the timeline of their relationship.
Yep.
How can I talk about a relationship if I don't know the timeline, if I don't
Okay.
know the world? It's like the characters are just a couple of pieces. You got to build out the rest of the artwork. And
You've really dove deep into the characters then.
exactly, dive deep in the characters because otherwise I'm writing about something that I really don't even know.
And does that mean
it's hard to
you're-
write about a film? It's hard to come up with an idea and write about a film when I wasn't the first-hand experiencer in it. So
Yep.
you need to really watch other films, read other things that kind of can give you ideas on how to make your own. So it's like if I for example, I watched Marriage Story.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I talk about a relationship that shows the good and the bad?
Yep.
And what are some good ones that have worked? Because at the end of the day, people who fucking paint, they've it's through a whole world.
Yep.
Of course, you find ways to make things your own, and you find things to really transform and find your style and find your way. But at the end of the day, you need to learn from something.
Of course.
So I think I did a good job kind of really figuring out what I want.
And how are you doing this? Are you writing it down? What's happening?
It's writing down, and it's also, so what I've done is I've created a couple Google Docs.
Yeah,
and
cool.
just being okay, character breakdown, progress of their relationship,
Yep.
and finding ways to blend them all in. But then I also still use my notepad where I write down any idea that comes through.
Yep.
And then I also went through this big phase where I was like, what time period do I want to set this in?
Okay.
Trying to keep it today.
We're going to do a period piece.
No, I wasn't going to do a period piece, but it was more do I set the film in COVID?
Oh, hey, that could be sick. Like
Because
stuck in lockdown.
Because that's what I was thinking. Like a real effect of their relationship could have been COVID. Because I need.
And I can tell you firsthand, man, COVID and relationships, sometimes it
doesn't work.
doesn't work, man.
Yeah, I heard there was so many people and they were calling in like helplines and stuff because they said like they ran out of things to talk about with their partner,
genuinely.
that they they got bored of each
They
other.
call on helplines because of that.
No, not help. I don't know. There was I saw it somewhere. People were saying they ran out of things to talk to. They were freaking out. They were like getting sick of each other because like a lot of relationships, like you might see each other for a couple of hours a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But stuck 24/7 for a couple of months.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, a lot of relationships, they're only being with each other because they're like attracted to each other. And once you're stuck in a room and
Actually open your mouth.
actually open your mouth and actually listen and see if your views kind of flow and if you can actually have a conversation. Because a lot of people that are in a relationship, and what they do is they go out on a date. And the
Yeah.
whole date they're talking about the date, and they're not actually talking about
That's
the
true.
actual
What do you mean?
emotion.
What do you mean talking about the date?
Well, it's like for
More talking
example,
about like,
Oh,
like-
the chicken's really. Oh,
Yeah,
isn't that
yeah,
good?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
They're
wow,
really
that was
relationship.
that was a good dart throw right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How would you like a slap, sweet?
that's quite a hard slap you got there. Where that slapping like
Don't. I just realised that's going to sound so bad over the ears. Like, do you want to slap? I'm talking about the pokies, okay? I'm talking about the pokies.
All right. Anyway.
Anywho,
But yeah, because it's like a real thing.
yeah,
And I was like, maybe I can do that because there needs to be an up and a down. So maybe the downfall part of the relationship comes from that. So,
literally, man. And I can give you my first-hand experience of what it's like to have a relationship breakdown in COVID and take little bits and pieces from everywhere.
All I'm saying, did Jay ever get his yellow shirt back? That's just what I want to know.
Just.
$4 that went begging and he didn't get reimbursed.
You got it back, right?
Yeah, all sweaty and shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was sweat, bro.
I mean, all
Can you confirm this, Josh?
All I remember is we're all cuddled up in our little bed adjacent to them, and there's a couple creaks and.
All I heard is, have you heard Drake's new album? You know that one song that uses the bed squeaking? He was underneath the side of the bed with a little microphone, like. Get in the backing tracks.
Anyway.
Yeah, the bed was squeaking because they were jumping on it, having a pillow fight.
100%. Anyways, continuing on. Yes, your film. What are your plans now then? Like,
So my plans now. So one of the big things that has happened this week is I have told one of my workplaces that the time has come.
you're quitting your job.
This is the end.
This is the end.
Go around and count
Ooh.
to 10. But
You got a beautiful voice.
thank you.
What is with you and getting beaten up by the fucking microphone today?
Just see that? Just gave myself a fat lip. Oh,
But yeah,
sorry.
No, so I made a business decision and I was like, I feel like the worst state that you can be in your life is comfortable.
Ooh,
And I was getting comfortable.
man, chucking out wisdom
And
bombs.
I've been
over
saying all year that I'm going to quit my retail job.
you. Yeah.
And it's just not meant to be. I've been there long enough. At the end of the day, how much fucking experience do you on a resume that says you worked retail?
Yeah.
There's only so much you can get out of it. I feel like I got everything out of it.
You're going to have so
I
much
could
time
have.
in your hands now, man.
And I
It's
was
so
like,
good.
it got to the stage where I was like, I'm only doing this for the money. So I went to my other job and I was like, can I pick up a day and can I get a bit of a pay rise? And I'm essentially going to be making back the money that I was making at my other job anyway.
Mate, perfect.
And that allows me to have an extra 2 days on my hands and just have some
relaxation time.
Because the worst,
Yeah, have
the
some you
hardest thing
time,
that
yeah,
I find
bro.
when trying to work on films is it's very hard to do when you're working other jobs and you finish a long day. Like for example, I'll work from home and I'll work 9 to 5 from home, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like an hour tonight.
Yeah.
The thing is, you finish at 5 p.m. and you're like, you know what? I'll go for a walk to just like freshen up, walk Cosmo.
Yep.
Take
The
for a
old
little-
Cosmonator.
a little Cosmonator.
The
Take
old
for a little stroll.
Cosmopolitan.
Elbow.
Take the Cosmonator out for a spin.
Exactly. Check if you need some petrol. you take unleaded or diesel, mate.
I know you load him up with 98. This man cooks his dog a steak.
Oh,
2 steaks.
wait, what?
Yeah, Cosmo gets a steak.
Yeah,
a day.
bloody sirloin,
Are you kidding me?
Wagyu beef.
Actual, bro.
Really?
Steak a day.
Would you ever feed your dog?
No. Would you ever eat a human? If I cut Jay's finger off, would you have a nibble?
Would you?
It's a little carrot.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Look at these
I'm joking,
cat
aren't
people. Bloody cat people.
Would you feed Cosmo the cat a cat?
We feed him kangaroo. Anyways, I
Fucking
feel like
true.
that's a bit
True blue.
True blue.
But,
shoot the
yeah,
kangaroos in our backyard that we get straight on the grill.
That's Castle Hill.
Castle Hill for you, mate. The Hills boys.
Castle Hill and the kangaroo grill. Gotta love it.
Go.
And Oak Hill.
Kill, mate. There you go.
So yeah, so I quit my retail job
Yep.
because I didn't have the time on it. Because at the end of the day, you finish at 9 to 5. So
Yep.
when I do my other job and I'm like, you know what, I can actually use the night to try get something done. But it's like I finish working 9 to 5. And then it's like, okay, I'll go for a walk to freshen up. But then I get home from that and like I'm mentally drained. I've been staring at a screen, been doing all this stuff.
feel
And
ya.
it's like I'm making creative content for the other job that I'm doing. So I'm trying.
Creatively exhausted, man.
I'm creatively exhausted. It's like, fuck, I don't want to know how I want to reframe like a scene.
Yeah.
It's like if you're doing something like working in like say like sometimes I come home from my retail job more motivated to do film because at the end of the day all I've been doing is scanning people's clothes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how's your day going? Oh yeah, your kids make you buy another pair of soccer boots? I didn't ask. Good to know.
But now you have more time to work on it, man.
Exactly. So I feel like a whole lot of growth will come from that, and by the next time that I'm on here and I'm talking to you guys, like I genuinely want to have a first draft done because I think it's possible.
When do you reckon you want to start filming? Can I give you a time? Before the end of next year, I want it fully filmed.
Yeah, done. I want.
Yeah?
Yeah, and before the end of next year, done. If you're saying before the end of June, that's a bit tough, if we're being honest, because at the end of the day, it takes time.
Yeah, I'm filming in May, so it's like, it's still a while
You're really
away.
filming in May?
Have you locked that in?
I've locked that in. Not dates, but my plan is to fund for 2 months, February, March, April, sort the shit all out, and then April, May film.
How much are you looking at trying to get?
Well, I'm
You sorted locations
currently-
yet? Because it's a...
Yeah, well, I mean, I've wanted to concentrate on the script. We'll get into that, into my part. You finish your bit first. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Is that
what
it?
she's doing at the moment.
Good stuff, man. I'm proud of you for taking that step
Because
because
I feel like the step needed to be taken. As I
100%.
said, the worst state that you can be is comfortable.
Yeah.
And I find that, you know, like, yes, it may be great. Like, it's like all a bit laid out. But at the same time, do you want to get in 3 years and be like, fuck, you know how much I
Yeah.
could have done?
Nah, spot on, man.
exactly. Jay, how about you, my friend? What's been happening with you and the whole film side of things?
Katie Cuddles.
Yes.
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 Just tell us. Just be completely honest. Be completely honest. Like if
me being completely transparent.
yeah.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it a lot, but it's just that that action stage and actually getting into it.
It's hard to take that first step. Like it is.
It's like getting the pen on the paper.
Yeah, 100%.
is the
man.
hardest part. And like Fetty said, when you're working all day, like if you finish, mine's a bit different because I work at nights. So then I get home and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and then I
man.
sleep in, wake
You're
up.
telling me you don't want to write a script at 4 a.m. after you've just poured that many...
No, because I'm watching Anchorman.
With your
I got
salami and
things-
cheese toasty,
And
mate.
while taking a shit at the same time.
Taking a shit and seeps through the lounge cushions.
Oh, too far.
Anyways, mate.
Too far. Oh my god. Das kostet. Was chart. Was was chart.
Not Bart. Not
Oh.
Not that far.
Bart. But Bart?
Was chart.
That's Charles.
What's going on? But yeah, Jay, honestly, I don't blame you, man. You're working so much, so often.
Nah.
To the bone.
There's just, I honestly, being completely honest, I don't know how you're going to have time to do this film stuff if you don't cut down on the hours here.
It's going to be hard as well because the thing is I need the money at the moment. Nah, honestly, it's hard because I do need the money at the moment. And it's like when you're doing that thing, yeah, it's great. Like with Meet Me at Ours, which was my first short film for anyone listening is curious. Feel free to check it out on YouTube at some point.
Is it on YouTube?
No, but
Bro, you got to put it on so many people ask for it.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yes.
I was trying to, but the file was too big that it kept cancelling on me. So like it would take heaps of time, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do it later, and then I never ended up getting around to it.
Fair.
But yeah, it's like with Meet Me at Ours, I spent pretty much 10 grand of my own money doing it, and yeah, I won some
10K.
festivals. 10k, man. Don't forget the stars themselves were like 4.5k.
Bro, they're on the screen for 30 seconds.
Not even.
But they look pretty damn good while they're up there.
Do they?
All right, fine, Alex.
I'm joking. Continue, Jay.
Yeah, it's just like because I spent so much money on that, and I won a couple of festivals from doing it, but nothing really came from that. If it was able to propel me to my next short, you know what I mean, then that might have been a different story. But it's putting in so much money and so much time to potentially not get anything out of it. That's
true, but that's the risk of this industry, unfortunately.
Exactly, and that's what I love about it at the same time. But it's hard when I don't have enough money to fall back on at the moment or to fund it. So I'm like, I'm going to try to build it up at the same time. But
there are ways you can do it without money.
Yeah,
like
100%.
low budget shit.
I was thinking about low budgets. And you know, it's funny that one of a good mate of mine who actually works here, he's majoring in screenwriting at the moment.
Yeah, good.
And one of the things for me is I feel like when I'm writing, I'm really indecisive.
Yeah,
like
right.
I love.
You're a bit of a perfectionist.
A what?
I heard pedo-affectionist.
I heard pedo-affectionist, yeah.
Oh,
You want to try again? Perfectionist, there we go.
She sound like the perfectionist. You want to try that one more time? Sorry, I didn't get that.
Sorry, what was that, mate? You good?
Oh, fuck,
but no, dead set. Like it's a bit hard because I'll read over and in my own head I'll think like, oh, it's not that great. You know what I mean? And then until I actually get someone else to read it and they're like, oh, it's good. In my head I'm like, they're lying.
Also,
they're just telling me what I want to hear.
But you just got to write. It's about consistency.
As Nike says,
just do it, man.
Just do it.
But yeah, Jay, what are you going to do, man?
Because like I said, one of my mates here is like doing screenwriting because I feel like I like to have someone that can bounce off ideas with that I was going to see if we could write it together. Yeah, like we all used to do.
Like we all used to do, yeah.
And it's easy because while I'm at work, I can just be like, throw ideas at him, which I've already done so far. And he tells me what he thinks and like we would, you know, see if maybe sometimes we can clock off work for an hour on it or...
What project? Like the Eshe one?
The Eshe one, I was still thinking about, but I know this is crazy because I read something the other day. I think I might go straight into the feature.
Oh, wow.
Wow, indeed.
Why?
Well, it's funny you asked, Josh.
So you just complained about not having money for a short.
No, low budget feature.
A feature that's more low budget than a short?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say please and bat my eyelids at people and hopefully they'll just
okay. Well, tell us, what is it? And why?
I can't tell you. You know what it is. It's the bank one.
Oh my god, from ages ago.
I've been sitting on for ages and I actually have a book. I've got an A4 book dedicated and I filled out 7 pages of it.
You did the Fetty. Get the book, write it down.
I got the book, I know. And this one, I'm going so deep into characters.
Good. So like him.
I'm going deep, like to the point of I was looking at buying a psychology book, trying to like learn about the different traits and the different things that people like, trying to make it as real as possible.
That's actually fucking awesome, Jay.
Have you read a page of the book that we bought like a month ago?
Haven't even opened. It's still in the bag.
He's going to buy a psychology book. And he's going to fucking read the front cover. And it says the 5
read the blurb. Oh, wow. That sounds
the 5 stages of psychology. And he's like, I know 5 characters now.
Do you...
Just makes sense.
Can I ask, right? Do you still have that fire like you did in uni for film?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it's not necessarily film, but it's about creating and showing my ideas. Because I never really had I was never like watching movies when I was younger going, I want to make movies. But I always just loved creating. And I always loved making and coming up with my own ideas and then doing it.
So in what, if not directing, what are some other avenues you reckon you can go down creatively then?
Just directing.
Just directing?
Just directing, writing.
I've been trying so hard not to pick up on every time he does it.
Does that actually happen that often? Like, I notice I get like kind of small ones. Be like dead set the psychology book and I'll actually go into it because I read something and it's like short film and features. It's not like you need to write heaps of short films to get used to writing a feature because a short film is its own art in itself. You know what I mean? Like, a short film can just be a scene from a feature. Yeah. Like we saw with Damien Chazelle with Whiplash. But it was more like so many short films. It's almost like the difference between a novel and a short story. You know what I mean? Or a novel and a poem. You know what I mean? Like they're different crafts.
Okay.
And I read that somewhere and I was like, I'm going to give it a go. I'm working on it because I'm passionate. I'm more passionate
can hear
about that.
I can hear it in your voice. You still have that passion for it. It's about just doing it.
And it's the Eshe one was more like a festival bait. And I'm like, yeah, it might get me, you know?
Yeah.
Did you see there's a movie that's coming out about a festival?
What about
like
film?
Australian festivals, and like June Rats
Film?
is in it.
Oh, music festivals.
Yeah, like it's an actual movie, and it's about these kids that are like, there's 5 music festivals left of the year. Let's go to them all. Let's make our memories and
Are
shit.
you serious?
Bro, yeah, Seb sent it to me. It's actually really good.
That's sick. Is it coming out soon? Is it already out or is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be in cinemas and stuff.
Oh, we should go.
It actually looks
It's gotta
really
be.
good.
It's gotta be sick.
But it's like actually got the real bands in it and stuff, like
That's it.
Ocean Alley, June Rats and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
You're lying.
I don't know if Ocean Alley's in it.
I was
but know-
gonna say because why would you go June Rats? June Rats is gonna be an Ocean Alley and bloody all them disclosures gonna be there. Flume.
Well, Jay,
Emil and the Sniffers making
Oh,
an appearance.
bring this back. When do you plan to get this all in action?
Like I said, I've been writing for a little bit.
Yep.
It's been a while since I did.
Yep.
It's like that was like 2 years ago when I first spoke about the idea at uni. But it was more like I'm just as soon as I get the chance, as soon as I have the time,
I feel you. I feel like you're waiting for the right moment.
I'm definitely going to work into it. And the only reason I say this over the short, like I agree, like I kind of got to get more experience because it's been a long time since I've written something. I haven't written anything since lockdown where I did that random one that had the music attached to it.
That's right.
That was out of sync because you guys are too damn fast. Yeah, I'm more passionate about this and I want to get this done as soon as possible. Even if it takes me a little bit longer, I'd rather, if I get this done and it doesn't work, then I'll be like, at least I gave it a go because I actually really want to make this.
Well, yeah.
I respect
Realistically, man, yeah. Realistically, I don't see it. I feel like if feature, especially, I don't see it going into production next year, but maybe the year after.
Yeah.
Is that something to aim towards? What do you reckon, Fetty?
What,
that.
20?
Yeah,
24?
honestly, I think
If you spend all next year, fucking
I think if you actually chip away at it and you actually spend
Yeah.
next year really developing it, I honestly don't think time.
time doesn't matter unless
Doesn't
you're trying
really
to be
matter.
like
Like,
the
unless-
youngest Oscar winner. Like.
Yeah, like honestly, like I was thinking about it from my like perspective in my career. Like I was thinking like, okay, like I'm working 2 jobs. Like how do I transition to the actual film industry? And I was having this whole like sit down and I was like, okay, by November I'm gonna get here, and then by February I'm gonna get here, and like I had all these things, and then I went and I had a proper like sit down conversation with my parents like a couple weeks ago,
Yeah,
and I was like, look, shit takes time.
it does.
We're at the business end of the year. No, like at the end of the day, you want to relax and you want to enjoy some moments while you're young. Like you want to be able to have Christmas with your girlfriend and just sit back and chill and not need to be like, fuck, if I don't have this short film done in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking like.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
But you also don't want to fall into the complacency.
Yeah, you don't want to drop off. So what I was like, realistically, like, look, by the end of the year, if I can quit my retail job, that's a win. If I can honestly start to get my, because what I did see the other few weeks ago, I saw a post on Instagram, and it was like, there's 100 days left in the year,
Yeah.
and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, right.
There's 100 days left in the year.
Is
And
that a
I-
whole 100 days
Right,
left?
No,
could
there's
you?
less than that
Is
now.
this possible,
Oh.
Fetty? Is it possible to get a draft done by the end of the year?
Draft.
I feel like there is, bro. It doesn't take that long to write. And I feel like if you keep saying no, whatever, set yourself a deadline.
You know what I do have though? I have from the 16th of December to the 8th of January.
Nothing. Bro, just chip away at it.
So I
What,
might
what you
chip
got to
away.
do is create the structure, right? Normal, whatever, however you structure your short films. And if you do enough pre-production, it's so easy to write because it's all in your head.
Yeah. You know what? All right.
Get it
fine.
done by the end of the year. The draft one doesn't have to be
No.
good.
January 8th. The
Shake on that.
day before
Yeah?
I go back to my I go back to work on the 9th.
Yeah, come on.
By the 8th,
Big salad draft one.
big salad.
Oh my
draft.
God.
Done.
I'm witness.
Done. There you go. He's the witness. You see that? Done. Happy. Alrighty. So now I'll tell you guys my progress and Austin's progress. My progress is about the same as it was a couple weeks ago. But I am now ready at that point to soft lock off my script. So I've been getting feedback from everybody. Your feedback was really, really helpful. Did you read it? I don't think you did.
I don't think. I didn't
fine.
even know you
That's-
wrote
that's-
it.
He
all
hasn't
good.
even watched the 1-minute video I sent him yesterday.
Yeah.
What's the 1 minute video?
What I'm doing is I've got heaps of feedback from everybody, from people, inside the industry, outside the industry. I was waiting on the last 2 pieces of like feedback from Carell and Brendan, but I'm like, they're just not going to get back to me. They're too busy.
Yeah,
so I may as well soft lock it off. And if they eventually come back and give me feedback, then I'll
So you
add
actually
to
reached
it.
out to them. feedback?
Yeah, well, I mean, me and Austin had a call with Carell, just in general about stuff, and I asked
Eager
him.
to see my
I sent him my script. So I was waiting for him to get back. So I've done kind of waiting for people.
Yeah.
And I've got as much feedback as I need. So all I got to do is go over the script like one more time with the 2 pieces of feedback that I got from 2 of my friends at work, who they're both kind of like, one's kind of been in the industry, one's who usually edits this podcast. And it was really fascinating because I've had everybody up my ass about it going, oh my God, this is amazing. And from him, he gave me the first proper like, doesn't convince me.
What, the guy from work?
Yeah, and bro, I really
You
fucking
needed
appreciate that because I've
Yeah.
had everybody up my ass this whole time saying, fuck, it's so good, whatever. He gave me so much feedback, went through the script and literally like annotated it and
I
Is
stuff.
he
love
like
that.
in the industry?
Dude.
Like, or is he just...
I know, so this is the guy, this is just one of my mates. He usually edits this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
He
but
was like straight out honest with you.
he was straight out honest with it. And
I think that is the best feedback you can
dude,
get.
it was awesome. But he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I did like it. I just don't really know how to give good feedback. But in saying that, he gave me like a proper...
Thanks for sending the script. I hated it.
He gave me a proper like, look, this is what you got to change. This is what I think, like unintentionally. But it was such great feedback that I'm now all I got to do is like take those notes, take other people's notes, and then go through it one more time on myself. And then soft lock it, then send it to my composer because he wants to get cracking. Yeah.
But at the same time, I think even though he's done all those comments, you've also got to think.
Take it myself.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. No,
That's
it's
what
like,
I've
you
done
can't,
with.
like, his viewpoint isn't like
Of course.
the be all end.
No, not at all. But I like to get a wide range of and he's come up with ideas that I agree with. There's things I don't agree with, and I've like same with everybody that's given me feedback so far. There's things that I agree with, things that I don't agree with. At the end of the day, I'm going to go with what I think is going to work because you got to trust in yourself, right? But they do bring up good points because sometimes there's things that you miss or things you don't see. You know, this line works. You know, this there's not enough of this or whatever, and it just opens your mind and you look at it more holistically, like overview, and it's just perfect. Like it is what you need. That's why feedback is so important because sometimes you miss stuff. So I did that, locking it off. Gonna send it to my composer. I'm still send it to Sydney, whoever I go with, and then from now till funding, just conceptualize. I've done all my concept art. The concept art is done for the whole entire film, for all the characters, all the locations, for certain moments, done. The Bible, done. Everything done. We're ready to start cracking on locations. Got an ID yesterday, got recommended a location. I'll show you right now.
Oh, tough
It's
stuff.
there's this mansion that you can book out. It's in Wahroonga. It's called Enchanted.
Oi.
People book it out for film shoots.
Oh, did they actually?
Yeah. But it's pretty expensive. I'm not too sure how much. Lexi said that it's probably going to be quite a bit just because these people, just because the place that you book it through is quite known to be quite expensive. Hold on.
You just want to pass the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So this is what we're going to be doing for the exterior. So they got some interior stuff, but we're filming 3 different locations. I thought I'm going to split it up to the exterior. There's a ledge on that, like a ledge,
Yeah.
which I need, which is what I need. So I need the ledge. The exterior, they have a little driveway, like an olden days driveway that you can go like
Yeah, the circle one.
get my horse and carriage into. Yeah.
Would
that
you,
one
would you
there.
have a horse and carriage?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Oh my god.
Always does horse jumping.
Oh my fucking God.
Bro, like, I'm sure we could
Dead
work
set.
something.
And
Oh,
my dad's
mate.
a chippy. He can make a carriage.
but like,
Connections.
You've got everything right here.
I don't know if
But
you
yeah.
could get her horse, but she knows endless people with horses.
Mate,
that we could
Amazing.
talk to.
Yeah. Well, horse and carriage is only for one scene, but because
Where's
back in the
Wahroonga?
day,
Where is Wahroonga?
it's about 20 minutes from me, like Castle Hill.
Yeah, because she's out north.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not too far.
Exactly, dude. That makes me so happy. So back in the day, they have these things called handsomes, right? Which is what is it's a horse and carriage basically. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that, but I don't even think we're gonna even have to see that. But something like that, I don't know. That's a later problem. But yeah, it's got that location. It's perfect for the exterior, the ledge, the hallway. There you go. The Australian Jumping Championships.
Sponsored.
There you go. And then we got the location.
How'd
Like,
Darren go? Daryl.
Daryl. He actually went really well.
was that is that her horse?
Daryl.
Did you do it right?
Yeah, she finished like 18th out of 60.
Oh,
Made it
fucking
to the
oath.
final.
That's awesome. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, really proud. She did awesome.
Good stuff. Thank you. Congratulations, Lola. Round
Well
of
done,
applause.
Lola.
Anyways,
Well done, Daryl.
then we've got the location sorted for the
Big
sand
Daz.
dunes. Sand dunes in Nelson's Bay.
Yeah.
Which, I think we have accommodation up there sorted already, basically, for the
Airbnbs
people
would
that
be
go.
easy as
But also, like, I know people that have
houses. and
houses
shit.
up there, so
Oh, yeah.
it's like they've offered for us to like use
You can
their
also
kind of
just-
space and stuff.
Pitch a tent.
Literally, mate, it's not a big of a deal, but hopefully it's either a 4 or 5 day shoot.
Oh wow. Pitch a tent for 4 days.
Just get the swag out.
We're
dig a hole in the
gonna
sand.
try. We're gonna try do the desert in 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah, so that should be interesting, very exciting. But yeah, and in terms of funding, what progress with me, I think I'm putting around, $400 around like in an account each week to kind of by the time April comes around, I have 10 grand.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I'm like 1.6 now, I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks.
What, chucking like $100 in a month or something?
400 in a week.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So I
400 a
basically,
week.
yeah, $417 a week, and by the time April comes around, I have 10K to put towards the film.
That's cooked.
Yeah.
Gotta start doing that.
Yeah. So and it's like I'm not really losing money. I'm not gaining money. It's like, I earn more than 400, but it's like, it's better than it just all coming out at once.
Yeah,
that's one
that's
thing
fair.
Lexi told us. Like, it's better to drip feed money instead of it all just come out all at once, kind of thing.
Because then it hits so much worse.
It does, but yeah. So that's what I'm at, and hopefully by what I want to do from now in February is conceptualize shot list, fucking storyboards, everything.
You're gonna get the teddy bears and the action figures back out.
I'm gonna get the pop vinyls. I think this time because
pop
the fucking teddy
vinyls,
bears
oh
just
my
could not
God.
stand up straight the whole time.
gonna say
So I'm
that
gonna
was
get the pop vinyls in, and 100%. Like I've already conceptualized shots and stuff like that for it, and dude, I'm super excited for it.
It's
and,
gonna sound so good, man. Can I just say right now that stuff paying for that big building? Let's just gorilla it, and I'll throw me over the fence. I'll catch the actors, and
Horse and carriage. And
we'll
everything.
get Daryl to kick down the gate.
insane stuff. But
Have you
dude,
seen a horse buck before? Like how they kick their legs
Yeah.
back out? I saw one when I
Dangerous.
was down at this fucking horse thing. Like I was like 5 meters away from
Isn't it
this
like a
horse.
cannon? It's just
yeah,
Bro.
insane.
I find it crazy. Like these girls sit up on and guys sit up on these horses.
everyone can sit up on horses.
Everybody,
Hang on.
anyone can equestrian ride. Okay.
yeah.
But no, it's like actually insane. Like for example, there's this like junior championships, and it's like we're talking like 13-year-old girls on 500 kilos
Yeah, that's
of
fucked,
fucking
man.
pure like horse.
Muscle.
Hustle. Yeah, muscle.
500 kilos of pure horse.
And
Pure
it's like-
horse, mate.
And they're jumping like 130 centimeters in the air,
That's cool.
and it's not
Wait.
like one jump.
Because we would need a horse wrangler anyway. Surely Lola would like help out a day or two, right?
I could bring the old rope.
Come here, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if you actually get a horse that isn't from Lola,
Yeah.
like via
Or
that,
somebody, yeah.
Lola knows how to handle horse.
Oh mate, fucking oath. This is all coming together.
Beautiful.
And yeah, I think the massive thing would be costumes and stuff.
If you want, bro,
bro.
I can help out with the rest of the location scanning. If you want, I love that stuff.
Dude, if you can, well, I'll tell you.
Maybe that
we
can be
need
your path.
we need an exterior, right?
Find your own
This is what we need, Jay. So we need a ballroom. Okay,
Yeah, done.
massive
Sorted.
ballroom, preferably cheap, but we're looking at
I
places.
know a
We've got
scout
some-
hall.
Do you?
Had my 10th birthday there.
Okay. Well,
It's not a,
anything, bro. Send me stuff.
Bro,
and
that's
we'll
not
see.
a bad shout. Find like an old school scout hall. Write that down.
But then it's more money on PD. Wouldn't you want it all set out like kind of like Curzon Hall? Yeah, I know. That's a big
you'd want it
shout,
to be
but-
fancy. The scout hall's
Yeah.
like maybe 20 meters long.
Yeah, mate. There's a bit of
See,
there's the basketball lines on
and
the wall.
dad's
Got the
looking
dodgeball.
out
Doesn't he
as
work in
well.
retail?
He works
No,
in like buildings and
Yeah,
shit. So
that's
he
right, yeah.
he's like, well, I have a ballroom, and I'm like, what? And then Lexi's also been speaking. She has like this location manager, location scout. Been speaking to her, and she's already got like us like kind of ideas and locations and stuff already. So we're well underway. Let me say that. But also in terms of Austin's film, right? Because I'll just do his progress because he's not here. So we're filming. In 14 days, so
weeks.
two weeks from now, we're filming at my house.
Lock it in.
He has done, mate. He's been full speed ahead. We did blocking yesterday, which was awesome. I saw him for the very first time in his director. The director cap was on.
I've never, because he didn't get to do one of the majors.
Right, and I it was really cool to see because I know he's been waiting for it a long time, and he's got it.
He's a natural, isn't he?
He's a natural, and I'm looking forward to it. Cooper's on it. Like the heads of department have been all over. We're filming on an Ari.
what?
Where the hell did you get an Ari from?
Well, our Sydney, right, works at Camera House. So hear this.
Oh, no
our
way.
camera gear, $6,000 down to $2,000.
No way.
For an Ari.
We haven't. To be
That's
fair,
a
it's
high for a
dude.
day.
Yeah.
Two grand.
Oh no, $2,000 is including lights, like tripod, everything for
So
$2,000.
your camera equipment and lighting setup is $2,000.
Yeah,
But
Okay,
still,
that's solid.
for one day.
It's usually
Yeah.
6. That's pretty far.
yeah. Usually 6, but because he works there, he got it down to 2.
Who's this
But
city?
so Teague, that's what we call him. But he went to high school with me. Went to JMC. He was in the grade that graduated before us.
Oh, yeah?
And I also worked at Kmart with him, and I always knew he was here. I was originally going to have him on Tuesday lesson, but then it was just easier just to have Lockie on. So I kept in contact, and when we were looking for a cine, got him up, and super happy, bro. He's done style guides. They've done all their storyboards. They've done all their shot lists. The first day has finished the production schedule. We're getting call sheets out 3 days before the fucking shoot, not the night before. Bullshit, bro. I'm producing. I'm making them come out 3 days fucking before. We've had calls upon calls. The camera crew are doing camera tests like next week and stuff like that. You know, PD has scouted out
Sound test next Saturday.
sound test next Saturday with you, Dufresne, and
Austin.
Austin, because Kieran can't do it anymore. So, and then Jay, you got to get the continuity.
Yeah.
Do you want us to get your continuity sheets, or do you have them?
I mean, if
He's not
you,
gonna- he's not
it
gonna
sounds like you
print
guys
those.
have enough on your plate,
Alright.
but if you feel like if you're printing something out, just print them.
I'll print some
Do us a
conti sheets
favour and
for
print
you.
them out for you.
But yeah, Austin's been full speed ahead. It's literally next week on the podcast. We're actually getting the camera crew. So we
you
have
on
Hattie on. Dan's coming. Teague. And then me and Austin, I'm pretty sure.
How are you
So
going to fit like the three of the mics?
two of them will share a mic or something like that. But it's going to be the week before because they're already doing camera tests with each other. So we're going to get them in and just talk
Bro,
about.
this is the most organised I've ever seen.
Well, look,
anything.
look who's producing. It's got to
Oh,
be organised.
I'm sorry.
It's got to
I'm
be
sorry.
organised. But yeah, seriously, man, and I'm loving producing as well. Like it's just it's good just overseeing everything and taking a step back.
Yeah.
But also just trying to care. It does get a bit frustrating sometimes, but it's good. I like it. But anyways, that's what's happening with Osto, and I'm sure he would give it a 10 out of 10 week, which is
week.
really good. But yeah, he's super excited. He was like yesterday, I can't believe
Fuck,
this
it's
is all
all
coming
happening for
together.
you.
It's gonna go crazy.
And it's dude, the shoot one day, my house, people we love.
If
It's
you need
gonna
to
be
do,
awesome,
if you need
man.
to do pickups, it's not the end of the-
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I don't think we will. It's a 10-hour shoot, man. Like, we'll smash through it, man. Like, mum's... Did I tell you my mum is going to be in the film as the mum?
No.
She has, like, one line or something like that.
But has she been practicing on one line?
No, she doesn't even know. I don't know if she has a line. I think it's just, like,
What would you like for dinner?
yeah, some shit. I don't fucking know.
Is she on screen or is she like you just hear her voice?
Nah, she might be on screen for, like, one shot. Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
But, yeah.
It doesn't like. I reckon I could see Simone being Cooper's mum. Like it's not like you know what I mean. Like I'm looking at, it, I'm like, yeah.
The
Yeah.
hair colours, it works.
Oh, I'll tell you
Yeah,
guys
like it
something
works.
as well. So
Okay.
the one thing that we've been having trouble doing is finding an animator, right? But we've been connected with this guy, and
I thought you
I
got.
thought you got the girl.
I thought you got Austin's family friend or something.
no, not at all. But we have been connected with this guy, and he's been giving us a lot of information. And he's maybe going to sort us out, maybe not. It's really hard. Again, we've kind of taken a step back from the animation. We'll
Just
do
get
that
that-
after.
I was gonna say because you don't
After
need to
the
know it
fact.
now.
You don't need to know, but it's very exciting. I'm actually going to bleep this, but the guy that we've been connected with, who may be doing it with us, he's currently working on, and bleep this because I don't even know if this is public knowledge. He's currently working on. So
Are you serious?
yeah,
Bleep-
we'll see. And he's
bleep
been
this, bleep
yeah,
this.
we'll bleep that. So he's
Bleep.
been really excited, and maybe we'll see what happens with that. No promises. No.
How'd you
sign.
get that contact?
Yes.
Lexi?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, we're sorting that out. Anyways, that is the progress for this week. Let's get into the last segment, guys. let's get into the dependent variable, because just like in a science experiment, the dependent variable is the variable that changes. This segment changes every week. This week, we are doing some impressions.
This week cannot change.
We are doing some
We're doing this
impressions with
every
some
week.
movie quotes. So what I've done is I've got everybody to get 2 movie quotes and 2 pop culture characters. And what we're going to say is we're going to do the pop culture characters' impressions with these movie quotes. And we got to guess the impression and we got to guess the movie quote. Each are worth 1 point. Winner takes all. Let's do this. All right, Federico. Do you want to do 1-1-1-1-1 or 2-2-2?
I reckon you gotta go 1-1.
All right.
1-1-1.
Sure. Jay, you're up
Yeah,
first
go
then.
first.
All right. So you do your...
I didn't prep anything, so I'm gonna try to wing it. Oh, hand.
All right, let's go first.
I've never
First
done this.
kind
I've never done.
I've never done this before. I've never done it in public. Let's go.
So I got to do a different character's impersonation.
Yeah. And we got to guess the impression and the quote.
Oh no! I can't even test it out. It's just
Go.
you want this cookie? And this cookie is junk.
What the fuck was that?
Bleep that.
Please. Can you do that again? Are we going to know this?
I don't want to do it again. I want to go home.
Okay, do it.
The impersonation only works if I get to say the person's name in it, but it doesn't. Oh,
Go.
you want this cookie? And this cookie is junk.
Elmo?
Elmo?
What number are we counting today?
Hello, Mr. Noodle.
Don't hit the little... Oh my God, Jay. Get a cookie. What's
Do you want me to say it in the normal voice? Like
Yeah.
what I'm actually saying?
Okay.
Or do I just have to say it in the...
So you got a different quote and,
And a different person say it?
You want the cookie?
Is that a male or female? Can you give us a clue?
I think it's male.
So it's an animation.
It's an animation.
Is it Kung Fu Panda? Like
Who from...
the dad, the noodle man?
That's Paul.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good.
My son finally had the noodle dream.
Bro, you should have done that fucking voice.
No, but it's the same voice with the same line.
Oh,
Like I can't go like
Fetty's lost.
you want the cookie? The cookie is junk, Paul. Because then if I said Poe, then you know what I'm talking about.
All right, go. Just say the name. Say the name like you said you were gonna say. You're like, oh yeah, if I have to say the name.
No,
of the
because
sentence.
I kid you, if I say the name, it's going to give it away.
That's all right.
Okay.
You just fart.
That was him.
Don't throw that shit on me.
Oh, go. All right, go.
You want this cookie? This cookie is junking, Julian.
Mort.
I told you I was
That
going
was
to give
actually
it away.
good. Now that you say it.
I love you, King Julian.
So okay, so it's Mort, but what is the quote?
So it's,
Fuck.
you want this cookie? I'll do the action. Ready? You want this cookie? This cookie is junk.
Where's that from?
That's for you to. That's the game.
Junk.
Animation?
Oh, fuck, I know. Yeah, give us a clue.
It's animation.
This cookie's junk.
You want this?
Is it Disney?
No. You want this cookie? This cookie is junk.
It's probably DreamWorks.
DreamWorks?
Yeah, I think so. I think old school DreamWorks.
It's not Shrek, is it?
Yeah.
This cookie is
Yeah,
junk.
Shrek goes, you want this cookie?
Oh, gingerbread man. Fucking fuck off.
That's no.
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 I give up.
Come on. I said this name earlier today.
Steve Carell.
Do you want me to do
Oh,
it?
Gru. Oh, Minions.
No.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
No, it was outside the room. Do
That's
you remember?
Illumination as well.
Do you want me to?
yeah.
Do you want me to sing a song from the movie?
Okay, yes, please.
Alada, 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 alada. We're rocking the suburbs. Da, 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 da.
I actually don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Over the heads,
tell
bro.
Oh! Wow, I a fucking.
Oh,
Fuck.
my
That was
God.
good. That was a good mix.
You want?
Bro,
He's like, you want this cookie? And Henry's like, I want the cookie.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's got shit on it or something.
He's like, I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel.
Yeah.
Now I want my cookie.
You or me?
Okay.
All right, go.
All right. So the quote's a bit long.
Okay.
It's a long quote,
All
but
right.
it's iconic.
Okay.
All right.
I love my quotes, man.
2 mice fell into a bucket of cream. The first mouse came up and drowned.
Sounds like he's shitting himself.
Why does he sound like he's crying?
The second mouse struggled so hard that it eventually turned that cream into butter and crawled out.
Can I just go out straight and guess both of them?
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can and the Gingerbread Man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So that quote's from the Gingerbread. It's Christopher Walken. So
Walken.
2 mice fall into a bucket of cream.
Because you always say it.
One drowned, and the second worked so hard it churned that cream in the butter.
That was
the border.
fucking oath.
And then do you know the muffin?
The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
Oh, that was good. Quick, my lord, we found it. He goes, magic mirror. Don't tell him anything. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest kingdom of them all? Well, technically, you're not a king. Thelonious. You were saying. Yet, my.
You just took my quote.
Wait, what?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
That's do you want me to do the voice as well?
Oh, God.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Are you Mickey Mouse?
Who's the fairest one of all?
You sound like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's a Mickey Mouse but wait, what's the movie?
It's what Shrek is that?
Nope, not
It's
Shrek.
not Shrek. It's from the original It's Snow White,
Yes.
isn't it?
You guys have smashed that.
Cheers,
fuck.
bro.
Well done. Good stuff. All right, Jay, up to you.
It's
All right,
actually-
now I got to think of another one. Oh, great.
I actually don't have a second one at the moment.
That was good. Good stuff. Maybe it's just the impression.
Mickey! Woohoo!
All right,
you got it?
Ready? I was gonna say this quote, but then you're gonna. I texted it in the group chat.
Oh, I forgot.
I was gonna go. People like me because I'm polite and I'm rarely late. Okay, give me. Freddie, do you want to go? And I'll think of one quickly.
Yeah.
I actually don't have a quote.
Do you not have another one? That was it.
I was expecting that to go so tragically bad that we were like, let's just try.
All right, Josh, do you want to go again?
Yeah, okay. I'll go again.
I'll think
All
quickly.
right, you ready?
Um,
Oh, do you want me to go?
Yeah, go.
It is our choices that show us what we truly are,
is that?
far more than our abilities.
What? No, I know that.
Wahana means family.
Oh, it's Stitch.
Yeah. now what's the what's the quote?
I didn't
It's our
understand you.
choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities.
Is it Star Wars?
No, but close-ish. Not really.
It's our abilities.
It is our
It is our choices that show us what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Harry.
Anakin. Harry Potter.
Yes.
Is it Harry Potter?
It is Harry Potter. It is, and that is Albus Dumbledore from the Philosopher's Stone. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than.
Why did you sound like Darth Sidious when you were saying it?
It is our choice, Anakin. No, that was not Darth Sidious.
It is our choice, Anakin.
Oh, I can't.
I'm trying to. Should I pick a hard quote? You're gonna guess it straight away.
Wahana means family.
You did that so
know.
well. That's bad.
All right, let's go, Fetty.
Alrighty. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I have a feeling Toyota.
Wait, hold on. Fuck, you know when you want to practice the accent?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't-
that's what I was doing.
I'm trying to do it in my head. I have a feeling we are not in Kansas anymore. Bro, I sound like I'm from Africa.
We have a feeling
Can I
we're
get straight
not
up?
in Kansas anymore. Kansas.
Kansas.
The
Was it Wizard?
Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
And are you supposed to be get to the chopper?
Are you
Arnold?
Are you Arnold?
Yes.
No way!
Yeah, you got it again.
Bro, what the fuck? That is awesome.
Actually, yeah. I was trying to do the
That's cool. I
Terminator.
saw it. At first, I thought you were what's it called?
I-
What? King Julian?
Get to the job. Bro, you're so good at this.
Nah.
All right, maybe if you smash this out, then we have time for one more.
I got. I don't. I want to make it tricky for you. I was born in the darkness.
Okay, well, Bane.
I know who you are.
That was
no,
Bane.
no, he's not.
No, I was born in the darkness. That's the quote.
No, but
It's
the
from
voice-
the Dark Knight Rises.
I was born in the darkness.
Oh, the guy from Family Guy.
Molded by.
It's like the Hey Peter. I kind of.
Sculpted by.
What's it?
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name? What is his name?
It's the guy with the fucking mad chin, eh?
Mega chin.
He's the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Peter.
No, you're actually doing the voice that he does. But what
It's
else
not
is-
Family Guy.
It's not Family
It's
Guy.
not. That was what I was thinking of.
No, fuck. What is that? Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter's Family Guy.
Oh,
but
bro, you're doing the fucking dodgy Scooby Doo.
No, I'm not.
Yes, that's the
No,
video, bro. No, what he's like. You're doing the character, but that video is from. We've got a. No, it's how he's
Melvin
Velma.
Doo.
How he's Velma. He's Velma in the video.
How is Velma?
You showed me it.
Go straight into town. Gotta stop before it scares the townspeople. The townspeople.
Oh my god.
All right, I got a good one. All right. All right, ready?
Got a problem, buddy? Huh? Do you? You got a problem, buddy? Huh? Do
Are you the weird kid? The weird old guy that tries to always get with Chris Griffin?
No, are you the
buzz? I'm not.
Wait. What's that? What's that?
just happens to be.
Oh, what's that guy? No, that's that one. No, it's got
no.
the whistle when
No.
it talks.
It's
Yes. Hello, kids. Hello, kids. Hello, kids.
No, but it's
You got a problem, buddy? Huh? Do you?
Wait, no, I know that's all. Huh? Do you? I'm trying to think.
You got a problem, buddy? Do you?
What? I think it's like Mickey Mouse again or
do
something.
you?
Yeah. Oh, it's hey, it's Finding Nemo.
Yeah, and who's the impression?
You got a problem,
Is it
buddy?
the?
Buzz. I like my
Is it Herbert Corbett or whatever his name is? Corbett the pervert.
No, it's not Herbert the Pervert. I'm the groundskeeper. My name's Hanson. Tigger,
Actual name, Herbert. the
come
Pervert.
back here.
Yeah, something like that.
It's Herbert the pervert. That's his
Is that
name.
the actual-
But not the one I'm doing. Is it?
No, is that?
My name's Hanson. I'm the groundskeeper. Come back here, Tigger. Give me some honey.
Oh, this is supposed to be. Oh my, Winnie the Pooh.
It's Winnie the
That
Pooh.
was so
Was that
shit.
bad? Oh, fuck, sorry.
You sounded like a scary movie where he's like,
I'm gonna use my strong hand.
All right, go. All right, one more.
One more. All right, I've got my person.
You've done your one more, haven't you?
hold on.
I'll do.
The pre-production meeting. Yeah.
That's the intro for the podcast this week. Oh,
Sick.
fuck yes. All right, Freddy, go.
All right, I've got my quote.
All right.
If you don't stop and look around once in a while. I completely botched the accent. I just turned Indian.
If you don't look around in a while. Yeah. No, come on, you just did it.
Yeah, I know. I've got my quote, but I can't do the accent. That sounds nothing like who I'm trying to do.
Let's do it. Go, quick.
I see you trying to do it. Wait, no. I want you to try again. Hey, try again.
Hold on. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Oh, I know this fucking quote, though.
Really stop her and look around once in a while.
Can I show
Ferris
you?
Bueller.
It is Ferris Bueller.
You are so good at this. That is fucked. This is fucked.
No.
Wait, show me. Show me.
You're not going to
Wait,
guess it.
show.
You have
Just
to
show me.
watch the quote to get it.
Wait, show me.
Oh.
He's trying to do Yoda.
Was that your Yoda?
Yes,
Why is Yoda Indian? Why? I don't get it, bro.
Bro, I think I thought you were gonna go like,
not.
look around, you must.
Yeah,
And
look
see
around.
you.
Oh,
See, he's so good
Look
at it.
around.
Nah.
No, it's
Look
not.
around, you
Can I
most.
do another one?
Yeah, go. Quick, and then we'll end
I'm
it.
actually.
I can't do this impression. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
We should have this for the whole thing. I can't do this impression, so this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
This is Burn. It's Bane again.
No, it's
Are you Darth Vader?
some
People just want to watch the world burn.
Are you David Attenborough?
Wait, you go.
some
Are you Morgan Freeman?
some people.
Oh my God, it
just
is. I
want
bet
to
you it's-
watch the world burn.
Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman. It's fucking Morgan Freeman.
You picked that up way too fast.
Wait, what was the quote? It was the fucking Dark Knight Rises again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking
All right.
I saw a child
guys,
with a tangerine.
that and before we get carried on and
tangerine.
keep doing this for
Come
the
on,
whole.
the Simple Rex.
We'll do the outro. We'll do the outro in our best impression voices. All right.
So thank you guys for coming along for the podcast today. Thank you, Freddy. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you guys being on the podcast today.
I just love America. I just want to say thank you for the podcast, and I just want to say I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Oh,
See y'all next week.
Yes.
Go.
Like to say, thanks, Josh. Thanks, Peter.
Guys. Where you can catch
Thanks,
us.
Federico.
Yes.
Thank you, Jayden.
Guys, it was great.
Thanks,
having
the bench
someone.
squirrel talking to me.
Thank you
Teaching me how
thank you
to
to the
speak.
fellas outside
Guys,
with their.
thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Wait, hold on. Where can they catch us on
You can
Instagram?
catch us on Instagram,
At the Pre-Prod Pod. On Instagram
TikTok.
and
You know the
You're
targeted
making me
shit.
Texas, dude. I'm not even trying to. Oh, I like a
All right. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you next week. Thank you for listening. The Pre-Prod Prod on Instagram, TikTok, the pre-production meeting on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Thank you guys for coming. We'll get you guys on soon again, probably in the new year. We'll be back next week, and then we'll be on a break for a little bit.
Get me on second week of January to talk
Second
about
week of
my
Jan?
draft.
Done. You? We'll get you on second week of Jan as well.
Come as well.
We'll deal with you in a
We'll
second.
figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Bye.